Hello, Taurus. Remember that these are general readings. Also, these are energies for you to step into. You have free will. Okay, embrace the in-between. Balance comes easily to Flamingo Spirit, who sees what was and what will be and stands strong in the face of uncertainty. You can be informed by what came before and plan for a future yet to be, but do not resist Flamingo Spirit's call to be fully present in the here and now, where the real magic actually happens. With one foot in the life that you are moving away from, and one in the future, you become the one who leads the life of your highest intentions. You must make peace with the fact that you are not fully in either place. Embrace the in-between. The presence of Flamingo Spirit is also a sign that your creativity is arising within you and opportunities are beginning to present themselves. I'm hearing from someone's guide, remember, it's not always going to look the way you thought it would. And this thing might be the thing that takes you to the next thing that you need. The bridge, right? The in-between. Remain here in a balanced state of mind, for there is much to know and learn before going forward with new plans. You can trust this moment and find yourself as you take in what you see and become aware of all that you experience in this in-between time. I like it. You know, I feel like the whole world's at this crazy standstill of an in-between. Are you being cute? It's stuck on her nose. You're so cute. She's my psychic sponge. She keeps me going when I just don't think I have anything left. You guys have one of those? Surrender. Oh, I'm already hearing the story come out. 91, also a 10, end of a cycle. But what's 1 plus 0? Beginning of a new. You're in the in-between. You're in the in-between of that 10, right? Surrender into it so you can fully embrace what's to come. That's going to be your spring. Beautiful. What's coming? Ooh, nose tickle. Always happens when I'm channeling. What is coming in the summer for them? What is coming? Remember, energies you can step into. Release expectations. I don't know who that's for. Ooh, there it is. I felt it. It turned upside down and everything. Leadership. Leadership 81. Also a 9 completions. Leadership as you surrender, you will have the opportunity to step into this leadership and be better than you ever could have if you had not done this. Ooh, lots of beautiful pinks and reddish oranges coming out. I'm loving the colors. Spirit for summer. I'm sorry, for fall. For fall. For fall. They usually buzz whenever it's the right card. Or pop. Ooh, yellow. Parenting. For some of you, parenting this summer. Parenting. Now, this can apply to your own children if you're hoping to have children, or your parents, right? Your parents. Spirit for winter. For winter, if they step into these energies for winter. Man, y'all's color effort. So you got 2 of the same. It's like almost like I'm seeing your year almost divided. You do this crazy work of surrender and into leadership, and then this parenting and effort. I don't know. It's interesting. So we have for spring, surrender. For summer, leadership. I'm going to clarify all these. Parenting in the fall. And effort in the winter. Beautiful. Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify surrender? Can you please clarify surrender for me? Surrender into the unknown, into what's coming. Okay. Okay, hang on, y'all. I got to get one more. I'm going to clarify. One more, please. One more, please. And surrender. And surrender. Surrender. Okay, beautiful. For surrender, we have death. 7 of Pentacles. And the Hierophant. Okay? Death is saying you are going through a major transition. You must surrender into this, for things are not going to necessarily unfold the way that you thought they would. They will be better than you thought, but the road there might look different. It might look different. Some of you out there have gone through a serious transformation, the death of the old, the death of the ego, okay? Made you really think, what am I putting my time and effort into? Thinking, what am I putting my time and effort into? This transition has broadened, I'm seeing broadened your scope. You're zooming out on your life. What am I putting my time and effort into? And is it bringing back, this guy planted this tree. He planted this tree, and now he's like, I'm not sure if it's worth all of the time and effort and work and blood and sweat and tears and anxiety that I put into it and what I'm yielding back. Are you getting what you deserve when you compare it to the effort putting in? And that includes your sleepless nights and your thoughts, your anxieties. Is it worth all of that? Are you getting what you want? Is your scope widening? Surrender into this. For there's something new to learn. There's something new to learn. You are restructuring, I'm hearing restructuring your world, especially this coming spring. Maybe some of you hit a rock bottom. Maybe some of you hit your transcendental point where you truly can zoom out and see yourself outside of yourself. You can step outside of yourself. And now, maybe some of you are meant to teach others. I am seeing this for sure. Some of you are meant to teach others, Taurus, what you have learned. And some of you are restructuring. You're restructuring what you thought was important has now fallen to the bottom of your list. For some of you out there. Maybe that new hair straightener isn't as important as you thought. Or maybe that car isn't as important as you thought. Maybe being happy is as important as you thought, though. More important. How does that happiness come? How does that happiness come? For leadership. For leadership. Woo. For leadership. Yes. Until you surrendered into this, you could not come into this. Okay? She's a leader. She is a queen. Now, a lot of people don't think of her as the archetype of a leader, such as the emperor would be, or the king of wands would be. But she is a leader. She is a leader. She holds not a regular cup, but a scribing cup, for she knows what is to come. And she makes her decisions based on her intuition, yet her feet are still planted on that rock, not in the water. She's still planted firmly in the ground. She gives much of herself. Now, if you give too much, you'll end up with barnacles on your butt. But when you are healthy and you know what you want and you trust your intuition, you can be the best leader of all, the best teacher of all. For she teaches as she does. She teaches as she does. She is the change in the world she wants to see. She is the change in the world that she wants to see. Spirit, what else for leadership? What else for leadership? Ah, yes. Look at this. There you are, Taurus. Okay, this is the sturdiest horse in the deck. He has a wreath around his neck, so he's already won, right? Now he's thinking about the next stage, where he's going next. That's what I'm feeling from this. I read cards intuitively. Okay, feet planted firmly on the ground, yet also combined with your intuition, unstoppable, knowing your values, your principles. The strongest, the sturdiest horse in the deck, maybe not the fastest, but hey, slow and steady wins the race. People follow you. People follow you when you are compassionate, kind, intuitive, yet sturdy, logical, knowing where you're headed, not jumping forward and running before you even know which way you're headed, what direction you're going in. Leadership. Combining these two elements will be important for you next year. And I love how this is between them, Taurus, because you've already got this. You've already got this. You have to remember that you have the ability to be a bit stubborn, right? But that's part of your glory, right? Being able to sit there and say, I know what I want and I can go after it. Now we're developing this year, a mixture of water and fire, which doesn't sound like it goes together, but it does. You can be fiery and passionate, yet compassionate, Passion and compassion, what a beautiful mix, and how much you will shine. Yet be authentic in who you are. Beautiful. That is some leadership. You guys are promoting to the queens and working on 2 elements at once. That's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. For parenting, Spirit. For parenting in the fall. For parenting. Whoa. Okay. Okay. For some of you, okay, this is going to be, okay, for some of you, this is going to be for your ancestral ties, maybe some traumas held with your parents that need to be healed, okay, or just to focus on bringing that relationship closer together, or a focus I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages in and they talk fast sometimes. For some of you, it's going to be about saying, yes, I appreciate the values my parents gave you, but I'm going to expand on these values, and here are my values, right? Separating yourself does not mean that you don't appreciate what you learned from your parents. It does mean you are meant to create your own value system and principle system based on your own intuition. That's a true leader. Okay, this is also going to go down to your children. It is not your job to make them happy. Again, I'm getting messages. It is not your job to make them happy. It is not your job to make them into anything. It is your job to provide a safe environment where they can attain their own happiness. This is the best gift you can give them. The ability to make themselves happy. Not you making them happy, but a safe environment where they can explore how to make themselves happy. Okay, so a couple messages there. First thing coming out is the devil. Okay, this can mean substance abuse. This can mean numbing. This can mean being chained, especially to vices or negative behaviors, negative thought patterns, right? Breaking this cycle. Some of you may have a cycle of substance abuse within your family that you are meant to break, going forward, whether or not you have children. Okay, but parenting is coming into this because of your parents and because of your children, if you have them. Okay, this is going to open up your intuition. Some of you have a very strong ancestral gift that is passed on down to you. Okay, we all have gifts that are ancestrally passed down to us. Okay, we are very old souls, but something new is going to open up as you break this crazy cycle that your family had. Now, this may be a cycle of sexual abuse, of substance abuse. This may be a cycle of abandonment. This cycle will be specific to you and yours. And you are meant to break it, I'm hearing. I'm getting goosebumps all over. You are meant to break it. You are meant to break this cycle, and you are going to get a gift for it. A powerful, powerful gift. Okay? 9 of Cups. And then true contentment comes, where it's like there was no way forward before, or maybe you couldn't see the way forward before, but your whole path changes as you surrender. Step into the leadership of your own life, breaking ancestral ties, huge ones, that open up a gift of something that's been hidden within you. It's already there, they're saying, but you have a little mud on the flashlight, right? You have a little mud on the flashlight. What does that mean? It means that source light is always, always turned on. No batteries that will ever run out. Source light is always turned on within you, as shiny and bright as it can be. But some of us have crazy traumas that it's like mud on a flashlight. And once you start doing the work, shaking off that mud, bits of light start shining through. It was already there, but your mud was covering it. Your shadow work was covering it. As you unveil these hidden gifts through unchaining yourself from ancestral trauma, you're going to get everything you could ever want and more that you could never conceive of. For this new path opening up, you couldn't have dreamed it up. It's better than you expected. You got to clean the mud off your flashlight so you can get it all. 9 of Cups. This is wishes granted. They're wanting to do this for you, but you got to take the steps to do the shadow work. Okay? Finally, effort. Let's see what they want to say about effort. Effort. sort of like the image I'm getting in my head is one step forward from you, 10 steps forward from spirit, but you go first. You have to go first. For this, one of the universal laws that cannot be broken, even by God, even by universe, even by source, is free will. You first, right? You first. Effort. Commitment. Commitment. This could be another person coming in, and you might have to put a little effort in because you've already done all this work upon yourself, although I feel like it's going to be effortless if you do this work. This could be another person coming in because your vibration is finally right. Or this could be a commitment to yourself and spirit for what you want to get out of this life. Okay? A gift is opening up for you. This is things no longer being hidden. Okay? You know when you were a little kid and when the lights are off and all of a sudden a coat rack looks like a man or shapes look like different monsters or things in your room? It's not reality. It's illusion. And that's kind of what the moon can do to us. Okay? But whenever that lifts, a new gift open up to you. As you open up and lift this veil and unbind yourself from this parent trap. For some of you, new gifts are going to be coming in. One more card, please. One more card, please. Wow, 2 came out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, I love this actually. People usually don't like the 5 of Pentacles, but look, it came out on the other side. Okay, this guy's actually nicely dressed. He's got a mindset of scarcity. But look, he's inside. He's not outside in the cold. He's inside. He's nicely dressed, but he's worried. He's anxious about where the next big money is going to come. Money comes and goes. It is an energy. It comes and goes. But when you stress about it, when you have negative thoughts towards it, you push the energy of money away. The mindset of scarcity. But look at this. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? When you need it, it will arrive. Do not worry about it. However, I am seeing that with effort, remembering 1 step from you, 10 steps from spirit. They're going to bring it in. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're going to bring it in. Because these 2 came out together. That's amazing. Ace of Pentacles. This is God saying here, abundance for you. You don't have to worry anymore. So stop your worrying now because you're pushing that energy of money away if you are having financial issues. And surrender into knowing that there's always enough. There's always enough. Beautiful. Okay, let's pull 1 card, 1 Isis card for overall spirit message and see if this will wrap this up. Some buzz. Ha! I told you don't worry. I told you don't worry. Abundance of Sothis. Abundance of Sothis. I always have a hard time with this. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Surrender. Only worry will keep this away. That's what they're saying here. Only worry will keep this away. Only the mindset of scarcity will keep this away. It's not on your timetable though. Surrender. It may not look the way you thought. Surrender. Okay, let's read a little bit of that and we will close up this gorgeous reading of abundance. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now and receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The oracle of abundance of Sothis comes as guidance to expect increased flow, to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Something coming in real quick, especially for those of you who decide to teach in any way, shape, or form, to share the knowledge that you have learned through your own life hardships, any way that you choose, whether it's a YouTube channel, a book, just simply teaching in a school, whatever that is. They're going to make your life easier in the 3D world by bringing you abundance so that you will keep doing it, so that you can put all of your focus into it. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self to enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms, over and over again, in many forms. If you need love, this will be in love. If you need whatever it is you need, they're going to bring you. But you must let go of the fear of it never coming. Abundance comes to you now, dear initiate, if you have been through a time of restricted circumstances, materially, financially, socially, in terms of health or relationships, opportunity, fun, or friendships. This oracle indicates that the tide is turning and an upsurge of wealth, health, abundance, and more is coming to you now. After an experience of restriction, perhaps for a prolonged period, you will very much enjoy this new and improved flow of energy, support, compensation, and reward. Yes! I love it when it comes back around. The death, especially in regards to finances, this is changing. They want you to look at what are you putting your time and energy into, and are you getting back an equal amount? That's why they say if you love what you do, you never work, right? You're restructuring. Surrender into this restructure. Surrender into this restructure. Wow. I love you guys. If you donate to my channel, I have to say this real quick. Make sure that you include what you want to manifest and what you want to release. You guys get me through it. You pay my bills. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Support a sister. Peace out. Catch you on the flip side. Catch you on the flip side. Catch you on the flip side.